Hi, this is the final section of the fifth part. So this is the third video of the fifth part actually. So this will be a very short video. What we will do, we will just wrap up all the details of how to query tables, data files and table spaces. Okay, so let's start doing it. So currently we are connected to CDB root. So show container name. Okay, let's view the default and temporary table spaces. So this will show you the default table space. Okay, so default permanent table space and default temporary table space relating to the CDB root. Now what we will do, we will see the permanent and temporary table space in CDB root. So let's check it out. What it will not show is seed PDB details. Okay, so it skipped that. So you don't see the number 2, right? You see everything. So what I did is we actually joined two tables and joined on container ID, ccon ID, CDB table spaces and CDB PDBs. Okay, that's how we are retrieving the different PDBs. The ORCL PDB2 is container ID 4, ORCL PDB1 is container ID 3, 1 is the CDB dollar root, 2 is the PDB seed, but it's not showing up. Okay, let's check all the data files of the CDB. Okay, so these are the data files specific to container number 1, which is CDB dollar root. These are the data files which is specific to ORCL PDB1. These are the data files which are specific to ORCL PDB2. So this is what it's showing. And what we did is we used CDB data files. Okay, so if you would have seen the DBA underscore, right? So DBA underscore views or tables, then when you query that DBA underscore table, it will just show the CDB dollar root because we are querying from root, right? So it will just show whatever is locally present. But this has been designed, this CDB underscore data files or the CDB underscore views has been designed in a such a way that it queries all the pluggable databases under the container database. So let me show you what I was trying to say. When we do DBA data files, see, it retrieves only data files pertaining to CDB root because we are in container database, right? Let's retrieve the views. Let's retrieve the data files using v dollar data file and v dollar table space. Let's see what it gives. Sorry. So now it gives you, so this is the biggest difference when you use CDB underscore data files. It won't fetch you the details of PDB seed, but when you use the v dollar data files and v dollar table space, it fetches you the files relating to seed as well. You need to make sure that you remember this. Now let's switch the container to PDB $seed. Sorry. And let's run DBA data files. It gives you the details of the local data files wherever you are in currently. So let's say alter session set container equals orclpdb1, and then you run the same thing. It will show you the data file associated with orclpdb1. So DBA data files will give you the local details, not the complete picture. And the important part is, because CDB $root is the parent and these pluggable databases are child, you can do every activity from CDB root, and you can even pull the details for all the pluggable databases from CDB root. But being in specific container, let's say being in PDB seed or in specific PDB, you cannot do a reverse action. You cannot get the details of CDB root itself. Okay, you will get the local details. So that is what the difference is. $data files and $table space will give you the container ID 2 values as well, the file names of container 2 as well. That you saw. There is one difference between $table space and data file, and between CDB data files is CDB data files will not give you the container ID 2 values, but $table space and data file will give you the complete details of all the containers, right? So as you saw, and this is it. So thank you very much for attending. Next video part will be the sixth section. That sixth section will be a very long section. It will contain different type of activities of how to create PDBs, including migrating, cloning, and as well as from moving from non-CDB to the CDB environment. So thank you very much for attending this section. I'll come back pretty soon. Thank you very much.